This is the next Archer. I will be doing my review of the benchmade mini griptilian. This is the satin with serrations. This is probably the most popular benchmade knife. So, a lot of people seem to like it. It has a 154 cm steel blade made by Purdue. See if you can zoom in on that. Purdue, 154 cm, and benchmade, made in USA. Okay. Well, it is a 2.92 inch blade, I believe. That might be to another blade, but it's about 3 inches. It has a plasticky handle, which it has a good grip onto it. But I'd rather have G10, which would be a great improvement on the griptilian. I wish they made a griptilian with G10 on it. It has satin. This is the satin version with serrations, as I said before. It also comes with many different blade steels, S30V, D2, M390. I think it comes with a couple others also. But they have different handle colors. Basically, they just came out with a completely customizable griptilian on the Benchmade website, so you can get anything you want on this blade. I don't believe they have G10 though, which they need to put G10 on it, and yeah. It has the axis lock. It's the cheapest Benchmade with the axis lock, so that's why many people like this knife, is the secure lock. It has a tip-up carry only, right or left-handed. The pike clip is exchangeable on each side. It's able to be flicked out, but it does not have very much tension holding it in my opinion. It doesn't have enough. It kind of wobbles at the beginning. It is kind of I don't know, it's kind of thick for my taste, the back end of it is. So when holding it, it just kind of feels lopsided, like that. And that, it doesn't have a very good feel in my hands. That feels thicker than this side. I think it's actually the pocket clip, because if you take the pocket clip off, it has a wonderful feel, and it actually feels better when I put a skeletonized pocket clip, or one with an indent in it. It is part of Benchmade's blue class of mine, or blue class knives, about $80 to about $120 depending on what variations you get. I actually got mine for about $45 on eBay since I got used. I actually got mine from, it was a confiscation from an airport security. So that's a funny story that I have about it. It has pretty good jimping below and above. So it grabs onto the hand pretty well right there. Has some grip on it, but that's not actually very much. That grip isn't. It does have almost a cheap plasticky feel, which I really don't like. It is not a through design, which I also don't like, and is not skeletonized. Also, if you keep playing it with it like that, it does seem, at least on my knife, to loosen the pivot screw, and it makes the blade wobble. Although, if you move that correctly, there's absolutely no blade play in it at all. This is not one of my favorite everyday carry knives, simply because for what you get with this, you can get other knives cheaper, except for the axis lock, which not my favorite locking mechanism. Like the Buck Vantage Pro, you can get S30V. This was about $40, I believe, 40 or 50. I think 45. Or a great knife would be the Spyderco Delica 4, or a lot cheaper knife is CRKT Drifter, which comes out extremely quick. All these knives, I think, would be either a better value, like the blade steel, or just an all-around better knife for cheaper, actually, than this, since 45, about 50, and this is, I think, I know it's less than $25, the CRKT Drifter is. Altogether, I really like this knife. Sorry, I'm back. I thought my cell phone had went off. As I was saying, I watched the video just now, and I said I really like this knife. It's an okay knife. I don't actually like it very much. It just, overall, it just doesn't have the nice feel of G10, since it is like a plastic finish. It just feels cheap to me, that does. The pivot screw loosens itself up. The axis lock is nice, but I don't know. It just isn't a feel that I like. Also, something I probably don't like about it is serrations. I hate serrations, and I'd rather have a black finish. So all around, it's not my favorite knife. If I were to get another griptilian, I would get one with D2 tool steel blade and a black finish. Probably I would try to get a green, or either get the black again handle. That's basically all I have to say for the benchmade mini griptilian. It's overall, it's an okay knife. If you like the axis lock, it's a good knife. But overall, I don't like the axis lock or this. Wow, I just said overall about 3 times. Anyways, that's my review of the benchmade mini griptilian. Thanks.